I had to guess, it's either blade steel or metalwork.
All right.
Oh, that's a border post. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, that makes sense. In a deck that's trying to probably destroy lands.
Yeah, destroy lands and get Metalwork Colossus, so that counts for 3 mana towards Metalwork Colossus, which is pretty big. And, well, technically 4, because it taps for mana as well.
Yeah.
So, here we go. We got Alex on Horizon Canopy into Noble Hierarch.
Much more traditional modern start.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Brenton seems to be on Staples as well with a Lightning Bolt, so
Yep.
he gets that Noble Hierarch right out of here.
You know, you might be on a brew, but you still play the staples.
Yeah,
still
for
play
sure.
the classics.
Yeah. There's some things you just got to do.
Yeah, you don't sleeve up red cards without playing lightning bolts.
Wildfire Eternal into Blightsteel Colossus? No, I think it's Metalwork Colossus from Kaladesh, which is
I had to
the
guess.
10 mana 10 or 11 mana 10/10.
That gets its cost reduced
Yep.
by the artifacts in play. So he's going to draw a Mindstone off the top. We're just going to see what was that? A Mausoleum Wanderer from Alex in a pass here.
Yeah, a Mausoleum Wanderer and a Aether Vial.
Yep. So Mindstone, Brenton here considering his options. I like it. Just going to, keep setting up shop here. Alex really isn't putting too much pressure on him. He's probably looking next turn to get a nice 2-for-1 here with that Sweltering Suns that he's sitting in his hand. I'm kind of liking where Brenton's at holding that Chandra.
Yeah. Mausoleum Wanderer does only hit instants and sorceries.
Right.
So he's not going to be able to hit the Chandra, but if he tries to fire off this Anger of the Gods with, like, Alex holding up Aether Vial to bring something in, he might be able to just, like, stifle it and only sack 1 creature to it instead of, like, maybe 2.
Well, he's going to have, going into the next turn, he's going to have 5 mana, so that Mausoleum Wanderer is going to have 3 power if he wants to counter it.
Okay. I'm not saying it's impossible, but...
And if he were to violin, say, another Mausoleum Wanderer and sack both, that's still a 2-for-1, and I think Brenton would totally be fine with that.
Yeah, that seems totally good.
Just doing some shuffling here, the modern classic.
Yeah.
If you had to be on either side of this matchup, which side would you want to be on?
I don't know. Normally I would go for the Wildfire Colossus because I'm more of the Spice Man. I'm a jank guy. But honestly, like, Bant Spirits is like, not a jank deck, is something I would actually be kind of interested in. It's like I played during obviously the Shadows over Innistrad, and I like the Spirits deck there. So if I was going to play a meta deck, that's probably it, but I would definitely be all on board for this Wildfire Colossus deck.
I agree. It looks sweet. So where Alex here is just going to play a Kira Great Glass Spinner. If some lovely spotter could pull that up on the screen for us, that's an interesting one. He's going to get in there for 1. Yeah. So Alex, he's trying to protect his creatures here, protecting them from Lightning Bolt nicely, but that's not going to protect him from a Sweltering Suns here. And you can see over in Brenton's hand, he actually has that Metalwork Colossus.
Yes. So right now, that is being discounted by 5. So right now it's 6 mana, which is still kind of a lot, but I mean, it's a 6 mana 10/10. Seems okay.
The raid's good. And if he can get one more artifact into play over the next few turns, that guy is just going to become infinitely cheaper.
Exactly. And I'm assuming, I could be wrong, that he has some kind of way to just fling it. I mean, that's what I would do.
Sounds about right. I'm hoping.
Yeah, because you can get it back.
Sweltering Suns. Looks really good in this spot here.
Yep. Alex not being able to do anything. He can violin 1 creature, but he'll still Brenton will still have the mana to pay for it.
So he's gonna get the nice 2-for-1 that we were talking about. Alex here taking a minute to read Sweltering Suns, realizing how bad the beats are.
I think he's sacrificing the
he's sacrificing the Wanderer to make him pay the mana.
Yeah,
it's the correct play.
Yeah. There's no reason not to.
Make him spend his resources. So Alex here, he really has to play some catch-up. He's going to have to put a clock down because if Brenton is left unchecked here, he's just going to make a 10/10 soon and a Chandra.
Yep, and those are really good. I see Alex in his hand has a Geist Saint Draft. No, right there.
Yep,
it is.
There it is.
It seems like he has 2 Collected Companies in his hand.
Yep, and he's certain for 1 more mana.
Yeah, he's looking for the 1 more mana.
Ooh, is that a Wildfire off the top? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
And he has 6 mana, just enough to cast it. So I actually, in this spot, I really like him just firing it off, putting him on 0 land, 0 creatures, just an Aether Vial.
Yep.
Totally fine with that play.
Yep. While that's not the worst thing for Alex to be on, it's like not good, especially with 2 collected companies in hand.
Basically, at that point, 2 dead cards.
Yeah.
Brenton doesn't know that there's 2 collected companies, but if he fires this Wildfire off, he's just gonna blow Alex out of this game.
Yep. It does kind of, for the moment, shut him off of Brenton from doing anything else, but he's like way ahead at this point.
I like this line, actually. Let Alex, try and maybe deploy one more threat. Get the Chandra out and play while you still can.
Yeah. Even if he plays one more land, he's still gonna be able to.
He's gonna hit
all
that
of
Wildfire. Yep.
All right. Reveals border post off of the Chandra plus. Just deals 2. Does cost 3, so he wasn't able to pay for it. Also, it does cost 1 of each color that it makes. So I believe that's the red-black one.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't be able to pay for it anyway because he does not have black mana.
And that's bad beats there for Alex. That land entering tab's really bad. So Brenton here is just going to be content to take his beats, take 6 damage.
Yeah.
Totally
it's interesting if he's going to go for the Chandra or not. Because the Chandra is giving him card advantage.
Yeah, he does go for the Chandra.
Okay.
He had it kind of tucked down in the corner there. I forgot the Chandra was out for a brief second.
Yeah.
Brenton's still fine with that exchange. That land entering tab for Alex is really, really bad here.
Yeah, it means he can't do anything about this Wildfire.
I think that's a second Wildfire that he just drew. Maybe not.
No, he definitely has different arts.
Is it different arts?
Yeah.
Okay. And he is just going to fire it off here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's not.
Just got Wildfire Colossus.
Yep.
Wildfire Colossus.
Metalwork
Colossus, thank you.
Play a big boy. Alex, you can tell, has no idea what's going on here.
Yeah, he's like,
what is this standard card? This former standard card.
I mean, it's going to block the Geist really well. So he can attack into it and get in for another 4 with the Angel, but then the Geist will die.
That card really can't be spell quality like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, just cannot. And that's what is in. That was the last card in his hand was spell quality. Looks like he's gonna flash it out on unstep.
Nice 2/3.
Just to have a 2/3 flyer. Just try to get the beats in.
Well, he's staring at a 10/10, so
yeah, that's All right, so now he's thinking of if he wants to take it up to 4. I mean, I don't know any 4-mana spirits that you would be playing this deck.
Yeah, maybe he's just doing it to posture.
Sure.
Maybe make Brenton think, what kind of 4-mana creature could I have?
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so right now he has, he drew Image.
I honestly don't like Brenton allowing Alex to untap there. I really think he needed to fire off that collected company, not the collected company, pardon me, the Wildfire. I really think that Alex putting that 4th land into play tapped and him not really doing much these past few turns is telegraphing that he's on at least 1 collected company, which collected company is actually one of the cards that can get you out of this Wildfire, because you can float that mana in response, and then before Brenton goes to his next phase, you can cast that collected company. So I really don't like Brenton allowing him to untap with these 4 mans, and he's just going to go here. He's walking right into
the thing is
Wildfire.
That I'm assuming Alex has no idea what's going on.
He has no idea.
No way to suspect that there's a Wildfire coming.
That's very true. However, he has already seen Sweltering Suns. I mean, he is going for the big damage play here. It's still not going to be good enough, though.
No.
He's not going to be able to kill him here, and he's really just playing into what Brenton wants him to do.
Yep. I think after this, I think if Brenton this next turn fires off a Wildfire, this mistake won't happen again.
You're correct. It definitely will not happen again. And that is like we were talking about, the advantage of playing these off-meta decks. Alex has no idea that there's a Wildfire coming, because who plays Wildfire in Modern?
Brenton.
And he's hoping that he can get his guys out of potentially Sweltering Sun's range, and he's already seen one, so the likelihoods of seeing another isn't that high.
Right.
And in most of these decks, they play typically one. Having said that, he's just about to get absolutely destroyed.
Yep.
I wonder what Brenton's thinking here. Maybe he's just sweating himself about how he's about to destroy.
Yeah, or maybe he's just making sure the board state is
proper.
Proper. That way, when he Wildfires, it does exactly what he thinks it's gonna do.
I can assure you, it is going to do exactly what he thinks it's going to do.
Yep.
It's about
the Lord
to be,
is not going to save it.
He's about to destroy all of Alex's permanents except for Aether Vial here.
Yep. And then he's going to be able to attack for 10.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll bring Alex down to 3, which will put him in a pretty big predicament.
And there it is.
There it is, Wildfire. Alex
Oh,
immediately is like, what?
What is this card? Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You
My
can see
everything.
Oh, my collected company and my phantasmal image.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter what the cards in his hand are at this point.
It really doesn't. Jundasaur, you are so right about that. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, eat that all up.
Mm-hmm. The flame will consume all.
Yes.
I love the art on that Wildfire too. Just like random gremlin-looking things just getting burned up.
I mean, that's pretty much what's happening
that's
here.
it.
Yeah, he's just like,
Alex
I can't
is
come.
like, I'm not dealing with this.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's gonna sacrifice everything, have no lands in hand, and Brenton has him on a 2-turn clock. Like, that turn puts him to 3.
So we got some sideboards here. What do we got out of Brenton?
All right, Brenton has 3 Tormod's Crypts, 2 Vandal Blast, 1 Pithing Needle, 2 Roast, 2 Anger of the Gods, and 2 Molten Rains.
I really like the 2 Roasts and the 2 Anger of the Gods.
Yeah, for sure. I could kind of see the Molten Rains too, maybe. If he has something to take out, that's like definitely worth taking out.
Yeah, we haven't seen this whole list, so he could definitely have some like main deck Relic of Progenitus type weird stuff that he really doesn't want. So out of all those cards, that is the other one.
Yeah, here's Roast for those who don't know. It was a standard card back when popular. 2
Very
mana,
good card,
5 damage to something without flying.
Oh, and you know what? That card's not coming in against Spirits. It
does hit Nobles.
It's not coming in.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, thank you, our spotter there, and just making sure we know how Roast works. So, what do we got here out of Alex, my friend?
We have 2 Damping Sphere, 2 Rest in Peace, 2 Settle the Wreckage, 1 Cure Glass Spinner, Great Glass Spinner, 2 Stony Silence, 1 Eidolon of Rhetoric, 1 Blessed Alliance, 1 Detention Sphere, and 1 Vendilion Click.
You know, none of these cards really speak to me in any way other than the Vendilion Click.
Vendilion Click is pretty good, being able to just like look at his hand and maybe take something from it. Blessed Alliance actually could be fine. The only creature he saw was the Colossus, so it's
I could see that.
You make him sacrifice it.
That's really going to be your only answer to it, isn't it?
Yeah. He could bring in Stony Silences. It doesn't set off mana abilities, but it would shut off the draw from Mindstone.
I think that's too narrow for what this aggro deck wants to be doing, and he didn't see anything else that he really wants to be shutting off with that.
Yeah.
So if it's me, I don't bring in Stony Silence. He might, just having seen so many different artifacts. I didn't really personally see anything that I wanted to bring in a Stony Silence against, though. So, that's...
He might preemptive, though. I mean, just looking and say, all right, he's playing on Metalwork Colossus deck.
Right.
We only went for, 4 or 5 or whatever turns, whatever in his deck could be. Maybe Stony Silence can hit something, depending on if he feels comfortable taking things out, but...
Right. Jundasaur, Wildfire, by far my favorite vintage cube card. It's definitely in my top 3. I would have to say my favorite cube card, though, is Recurring Nightmare.
That card's just busted, though.
Yeah, the card is really busted.
I like me some Worldfire.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Just who has better luck?
Yeah. Who can top deck faster?
All right, here we go. We're getting the final shuffles up for game 2.
I still really like Brenton's side of this matchup. I just don't think if he can fire off a Wildfire, I don't know how Alex is supposed to recover. Unless he immediately has a collected company like we saw, he could have engineered that situation.
Yeah.
But he wasn't ready for it.
Right. Yeah, I mean that, or if he's able to
and he's on a mulligan here. That's very bad against the style of 3-for-1, 4-for-1 deck.
If he is able to in the first couple turns hit a couple lords and actually get out of 4 damage range.
Right, he's not playing spirits. He basically is playing Merfolk.
Yeah, if he just goes Supreme Phantom, image my Supreme Phantom, and then all my dudes are 5 toughness now, then maybe he can still blow up all of his lands, but he's I have my dudes.
What about Selfless Spirit as an answer? If he has Selfless Spirit, yes.
Yeah, I would assume so.
That's a very good answer. Yeah,
that seems pretty good.
We didn't see any out of his board, but if he has them in the main deck, yes.
Yep.
That's probably the best way he has to fight this type of strategy. Other than just blitz him down.
Yeah.
Which is a very real possibility. This deck, like you were saying, can go Lord, Lord, Image of Lord.
Yeah, attack you for like 12 in one turn.
On turn 4, right.
Yeah.
Turn 1 Vial is really where this deck wants to be, though.
Yeah, and Cavern of Souls, so...
On the other side, though, turn 1 Border Post probably exactly where Brenton wants to be.
Yep. It looks like he has another Border Post in hand, so he's probably going to do the same play next turn.
Mm-hmm. You know, for a middle to 6, Alex's hand here's decent. It's not the best.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to put... I don't know. He's going to put out...
He has
is
two
that
Aether
another
Vials.
Vial? Yeah. I thought that was actually a creature. No, that's actually pretty bad then.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, his hand got a whole lot worse.
Yeah. He does have a Collected Company to try to catch him back up.
But he's missing 2 lands.
He is missing 2 lands.
Mind Stone here from Brenton.
Mind.
Again, he's probably just totally fine here getting shops.
Yeah, this seems like
up.
a really good turn for Brenton, actually. Being able to put down 3 artifacts. He now has 6, 7, 8.
And he has
CMC.
a Metalwork Colossus in hand.
Yeah, so he's actually going to be able to land a Metalwork Colossus next turn.
That's going to be crazy. Turn 3, 10, 10, beat it.
He has 2 of them.
Yeah, oh my god. So if he can draw like a Mind Stone, or it's just any artifact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there'll be -8, which means they cost 3, and he has 3 mana on board, plus the land.
So if he finds a Mind Stone or a Border Post here, he's just going to be able to drop both of them next turn.
Yep.
He's really looking. You can tell he's drawing quick. He wants it.
He's like, man, if I just slam 2 10-10s here, like...
I'm on camera, man. I really want to slam these 2 10-10s on turn 3 and show out.
Yeah. Man, even just a 10-10 on turn 3 and then into a 10-10 on turn 4 is just...
Yeah, how does the Spirits deck beat that? Do they beat that? He doesn't have a Path to Exile in hand.
Sure,
so that's the first check. Step 1, he's got there. So.
Yeah.
But next turn, Brenton's going to untap and play a second one, and Alex is just not going to be happy.
No. And I don't think there's really anything he can do other than, like, try to, like, string Collected Companies into, like, jump blockers and try to go around it. But even then, that seems real risky.
He's going to have to draw 2 lands in a row.
Yeah.
And even then.
Yep. He's still going to have to chump block with the Mausoleum Wanderer and then play the Dragskull Captain in his hand and chump with that as well. And then he's just still so far behind.
Yeah, it's really just not a good situation. I think we're going to be moving on here in a minute.
Yeah, he also does have a Wildfire in hand.
Does he?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah,
right
he does. There it is. It's that other art, Wildfire.
Yep. So if he really wanted to...
there's a good draw for Alex, though.
Yeah.
That's one way he's going to get out of this. Like you said, he just needs to blitz him down.
Yep. I think right here, if he just, like, casts Wildfire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3. Oh, if he draws land and then casts Wildfire, I think... no, he can't because he has Mausoleum Wanderer, so he'll be able to counter it. So he needs extra mana.
I really just want to see him slam a 10-10 here.
Yeah, that's probably his best plan.
Slam a 10-10, maybe bolt a creature.
He would have to bolt the Dragskull Captain because the other one's hexproof now.
That's true. So just bolt the Dragskull. And I want to see him do it now before Alex has a chance to untap.
Yeah.
Spirit deck gets really tricky with these Aether Vials and their flash threats. So.
Yeah, the more time you give them to set up, like, they just can lock you out.
Right.
Oh,
well,
he's
so
just going for the Wildfire.
Fire off a Wildfire. That seems like a mistake.
Yeah, especially with the onboard counter. I guess he's saying, all right, sack your dude. Like, it's 6 mana.
6 mana, kill your guy.
Yeah, not great, but...
Maybe Brenton forgetting that line of text.
Yeah, probably. There's been a couple times where I'm like, oh yeah, that happened.
Is that a third Collected Company? Oh no,
no, it's a land.
Green Forest. Okay, I saw the green and like yeah.
Like, oh no. No, he's there. If he gets a 4th land next turn,
he's still in this.
Yeah, he's still in it for sure.
So he drew another Metalwork Colossus here. He can just slam 2 10-10s if he wants.
Yeah, I think that's probably
seems good to me.
Yeah. I mean, like, the best thing would have been to draw a Wildfire to, like, do it again. But, hey, 2 10-10s is pretty good.
You know, honestly, I think 2 10-10s is probably just better than Wildfire.
Yeah.
Even 2 Collected Companies really still is going to be hard-pressed to beat 2 10-10s.
Yeah.
There's that 4th land, though.
Yeah, he got there. He's doing it. He's doing it, like, he's scraping together this comeback.
You can see, though, he's really hesitant here to go for this collected company.
Yeah.
Where I think we're going to see him do it, though. I think
Yeah.
he realizes that he just has to beat him.
Yeah. He can't afford to... with two 10-10s on board, you can't afford to say, I got to play around this guy.
Right. You just have to win.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see him fire off this collected company, see if he can't find 2 lords, and put Brenton hopefully to 10 and with lethal on board for next turn.
Yeah. It's going to be kind of hard this turn, just because he does have the two 10-10s untapped.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Well, if Alex can get lucky with these 2 collected companies and find 4 lords, there's a situation where he can, swing for 4 this turn, chump block his way at one of them, find 2 more lords next turn, and kill him.
Yeah. That would be something I would love to see.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. He does hit 2 creatures.
Yeah, he has 2 creatures, but they are neither of them are lords. That's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad. It's going to allow him to chump block one of them, go to 9, and then try again.
But in this situation, you have to be able to win on this turn, next turn.
Yeah.
These 10-10s are just going to beat your face in.
Yeah.
You only get 1 chump block, really, and I just don't think that there's a way for Alex to win now.
Yeah.
The damage rate. Oh, and I forgot about the lightning bolt, too. So I really just think this game was lost for Alex unless he finds really just, honestly, a string of Path to Exiles.
Yeah, I was going to say that, like, Path to Exile into the second one.
Into third one.
Yeah.
Because he already used one.
Yeah, he already used one. And, like, and from what I think, Bant Experience doesn't play the full 4. I mean, maybe they do, but I've seen a lot of lists that don't. They play, like, 3. Because, your creatures are your interaction.
Right. Your creatures are just bigger than everything else.
Yeah. So Brenton here just plays Inventor's Fair, immediately sacks it to get a third 10-10.
Yep. Seems real good to me. Turn your land into a 10-10 for 3 mana.
Yeah.
I don't think he has enough to play. Oh, that's another Mind Stone.
He does have another Mind Stone. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He's going to be 1 short.
He's going to be 1 short, yeah.
Oh, no, he can just tap the Mind Stone to cast it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, that is another 10-10 here. Seems good.
Yeah, seems good. Real good.
You can see Alex is just like, man, would you stop with the 10-10s?
Yeah.
He's had enough.
Sorry. Here,
poor guy.
give me my 1 mana 10-10.
Yeah. Alex here, really thinking over his blocks. I just really don't.
Maelstrom Pulse. That would be good in this situation. No black. No black in Bant.
Yep, that's true. Or red.
Yeah? No, Maelstrom
Jund.
Maelstrom Pulse is black-green.
Yeah, no, that card's only seen in Jund, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Jund card.
It is a Jund card.
It is not a black-green card.
Yeah, it is a Jund card.
It is a Jund card.
I've seen it in an Abzan, too.
Yes, Quintiful, we are very aware that they are the wrong colors.
Yeah. But even then, it only destroys them. So,
hey,
like...
Quinn, how you been, buddy?
It would destroy all 3 of them, but he could just be like, all right, sack my 2 Mind Stones.
Yeah, but then he has to recast them.
Yeah, he has to recast them, but if he just, like, sacks the 2 Mind Stones, he can be like, all right, like, 4 mana play
hold on, here's Lord into Collected Company.
Yeah, there's a Lord, I saw one, and a Phantasmal Image. Jeez.
Is he going to steal it? I doubt it.
He's going to be able to get Lord.
He's going to make Lord.
So they all get +3/+3, but the only 2 that can attack are Wanderer, and so only one of them is going to get through, because he has 1 blocker. So basically the only thing that's going to get through is the Drogskull Captain, and it's going to...
Well, they're all flying.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, he might actually have it.
So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4...
So they'll all have +3, right?
They'll have +4. Well, this one, the Maelstrom Wanderer, not the Maelstrom, the...
Mausoleum Wanderer.
Mausoleum, thank you. Mausoleum Wanderer will have +4/+4. The Drogskull Captain will have +3/+3.
No, the Wanderer will have +1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. +6. Because it also, when it enters, it gets +1/+1.
6. I
So
think
it'll
he's
be
going to
7.
be 1 damage short.
7, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I think he's got it.
Is that 12? Wow.
I think he's going to kill him for exactly. Because Mausoleum Wanderer is 1, and then 2, 3, 4 from the Lords, and then 5, 6, 7 from the entering ability. And then the Drogskull Captain is 2, which is 8, 9, and then gets +3
And
10, 11,
it.
12.
He did it. Wow, look at that. And here I am. Oh, I don't think there's any way Alex could do this. I guess you just find 8 lords. That'll be good enough, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you said the first time. You're like, man, he just needs to collect a company into lords. And he did it. He was just like, all right, I'm going to play one.
That was crazy.
That was
a very crazy game. That's a heartbreaker for Brenton. He's sitting there probably feeling like, wow, I'm about to crush it 2-0 on camera here.
Yeah.
Nope, Spirits is putting up a fight.
Yeah.
I really, that turn he went for the Wildfire, that was just it. He really made a mistake there. He needed to just tap 3 mana, play a Metalwork Colossus, and say go.
Yeah, for sure. He was going for, I think he was going for the, the big cojones play, you know what I mean? He's just like, I'm trying to, decimate this guy. Yeah.
He was trying to have some big dick energy, but it didn't work for him. It was little dick energy.
Yeah. Backfired on him. Yeah, kind of.
You're correct about that too, Quintiful. He needed to, at some point, just bolt that Drog Skull Captain.
Yeah. I think there was one turn where he had open mana where he should have just done it, and he didn't.
That's several turns ago.
Yeah, it was a couple turns ago, so it wasn't like right away. So it's kind of hard to know that it's just like, oh, in 3 turns, my guy's going to go from 2-2 to like an 8-8, you know?
Well, this isn't looking like a good draw here for Brenton. It's a lot of Hedron Archives.
Yeah, I think
and
that's
the other side
probably
is
too slow. It looks like
is that a two-lander?
One land?
No, there's a Horizon Canopy, I think.
I think that's the only land.
No, there's a oh, is that? Oh, yeah, you might be right.
It's Horizon Canopy, double Spell Queller, Mausoleum Wanderer, Aether Vial, and Coco. Yeah, no, he needs if that land had that hand had a second land, I think it probably would have been fine. But on the one, it's like ugh. Hashtag card Wildfire. If we could bring that up.
Start the trend, guys. Hashtag Wildfire.
We'll bring this beauty back up for you guys.
So we got Hedron Archive Tron.
All right, here we go. Wildfire.
Love
6 mana. Each player sacrifices 4 lands. Then Wildfire deals 4 damage to each creature.
Which in this format says you have no permanence.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, no lands or creatures.
No, it just says in this, other than Aether Vials, that's it.
Yeah, in this matchup specifically, yeah.
No, and in most of this format, that's really all the permanents that are going to be out.
Yeah, there's random artifacts sometimes, but not crazy like there would be in Brenton's deck. Double Drog Skull is too risky not to take off.
Yeah,
that's true
about that.
Yeah,
100%. So we're going to see if Misty Rainforest here fetched.
All right. Got a Hallowed Fountain. Brenton over here on the turn 1 post every game. I mean, I'm sure there's 8 at least in his deck.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. I think I've seen the red-green one and the red-black one. So he's probably on the full 8.
Which is where you want to be in this type of deck.
Yeah. You ain't got time to not have it.
Yep, and what's that one?
This is Guardian Idol. 2 mana, artifact, tap it to add a mana, or for 2 colorless mana, you can make it a 2/2.
Win condition.
Yeah.
Post Wildfire.
Yeah.
Seems like just like a different version of their Mind Stone. Instead of drawing a card, it becomes a 2/2. Yep. Double Mausoleum Wanderer here, and then go. No second land, though. Double Mausoleum Wanderer, not the worst.
No, not really. And now any more spirits that he plays are gonna really pump up his team. All right, we got a Hedron Archive. Now he's really on the way to getting these free Colossi.
Oh yeah, and he's got a couple more Hedron Archives in his hand and a Wildfire. So he's got 2 Wildfires actually. So next turn, I imagine we're just gonna see him play another Hedron Archive or 2, and then pass the turn, and then start playing Wildfires and just win the game. He's gonna have enough mana to where he's not just gonna run into that Mausoleum Wanderer again.
Yeah, exactly.
Alex finding a second land, getting in for 2, and saying go.
Yeah, I think right now with him being on 2 lands, no Aether Vial, now is the best time to just start throwing down what you need to throw down. So
I like Brenton here. I think his position's very enviable.
Yeah, for sure. Alex seems to be kind of on the back foot here, looking again to be like get the top deck off.
Yeah, he's really having some bad mana problems, which has been the theme this matchup for him. And Brenton here, he's not going to make that same mistake of just running a Wildfire into these, counter creatures.
Right.
So he's just going to make a bunch of mana and then start doing it, which if even one Wildfire resolves, the game's just going to be over.
Yep. For sure, especially in this position.
And the fact that he has 2 Wildfires, even if one of them were to get caught by something like a Unified Will, he has another one to do it.
Yep, and here he goes, just dumping
Just
all the high
tons of mana. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. On what turn is this? Turn 3, turn 4?
Turn 4, I believe.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. Yeah, I didn't see the last post.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. And then he also has 4, 8, way more than enough CMC to make Colossus free.
Oh, yeah. Colossus has been free for a few minutes. Oh, I love this deck from Brenton here.
Yeah. All right, so Alex just, I believe that's the Moreland Haunt, right?
Yeah, that's a Moreland Haunt, and he's just going to play an Aether Vial, get in for 2 again, and pass the turn. Is that oh, no, that's a Chandra Flame Caller there.
Oh.
I really just want to see him fire off a Wildfire. Don't play the Chandra. Don't be cute.
Yep.
You're gonna have 2 red afterwards. Just do it.
Yeah, just get clear his board, and then you have even if your hand is nothing with 3 Hedron Archives, you can start drawing to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's not playing it into a path. He's not attacking into a path with it. I like the line of not attacking with that Guardian Idol, honestly.
Yeah.
There's tell you after you fire the Wildfire because he's been missing land drops, so the game's just gonna end now. So he's gonna make him pay, but he's gonna sack these 2 lands, and it really you have to draw 4 lands in a row here.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
I don't either
because the way his hand is set up right now, if somehow Brenton doesn't put any pressure on, he could start ticking up this Aether Vial and start putting up some kind of threat. But
Brenton here, the problem is still has 9 mana.
Yeah, and a way to draw a bunch of cards.
Draw a bunch of cards, or just get in for 6 a turn.
Yeah.
That seems pretty good to me. So you can see he's playing really quick here. He knows he's in firm control of this game. I just want to see him slam this Chandra Flame Caller and smash in for 6 damage.
Yep. I think that's the best plan right now.
Heck, you can even get in for 8 here. Fire up the old Guardian Idol.
Yeah. That seems a little bit risky. I'd rather just keep the mana just in case.
That's fair.
You never know what crazy random things are going to happen.
Well, you know what? Going in with the Guardian Idol prevents any fetch lands because that makes it a 2-turn clock.
Oh, yeah. I did not think about that. Oh, he does have something else to play?
He's just going to cycle.
Oh, cycle? Yeah. Sure. That seems fine, actually.
No, you're supposed to cycle that, I feel. Because Chandra herself is a Wrath. So.
Yeah, and he's on 0 land, so it's not like he's going to put out a bunch of dudes. All right, Alex over here.
He did board in that Stony Silence, by the way.
It does shut off Guardian Idol.
Yes, that's true, and it shuts off the draw 2 from Hedron Archive.
Yep.
Though, honestly, I don't think it's correct. I really don't. Out of the Bant deck, this particular deck, I think you're just deluding yourself.
Probably.
That's like a KCI or Affinity type of hoser.
Yeah.
I don't like it for this matchup or any of the Mana Rock matchups.
Yeah, it doesn't seem super great.
Yeah, and here he's going to go in for 8, bring him down to 3.
Yep.
Could be at 1.
Yeah.
He could be just dead if he'd been attacking, honestly. Brenton, here, honestly, he's just milking his camera time.
Yeah.
Showing off his
I doubt that. He was just playing a little conservatively. I think after getting blown out the first or the second game and having that comeback, he's like, all right, I need to make sure my paths are clear.
He's just doing all of it, man. He's drawing cards. He's blowing up all the lands. I love it.
I would too. If I was Alex in this position, I would hope to sack my Horizon Canopy.
Yeah, to get something. Yeah, just got to do something. Brenton here really pondering his choices on this Mind Stone. Yeah, he is tanking this Mind Stone.
He is.
I think Brenton's the one that. Yeah, he's definitely milking his camera time here.
Yeah.
Showing us what he's got.
I mean, unless he has some really elaborate plan that he's trying to plan out. Yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to plan out. I like attacking for 6.
Yeah. I like saying, okay, you're at 3. Can you kill me?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I have a Guardian Idol and a Chandra Flamecaller.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 mana. Pardon me, 7 mana.
Yeah, he did crack one of the stone, or the Hedron Archives.
Relevant.
It is. Vendilion Click.
Alex is a trooper. I don't think I would still be playing this game.
Yeah, I think at this point it's pretty scooped.
Check out this other art, Wildfire.
Yeah.
It's a good art.
Yeah, I think all of them are actually pretty good art.
Yep, then there's the handshake. He's just had enough.
Yep. I mean, at that point, he would need, like, quite a few, like,
camera here.
Yeah, he would